Hi, it's Beth Kingston and Jessica Barnett. Welcome to part one of our Sweet Summer Fun collection. Today we're going to make a cupcake holder, a sandwich wrap, and a utensil pack, which are super cute for picnic tables, perfect to stick in your picnic basket. It's awesome. Let's get started. We're actually going to do all this with just a few scraps of paper and just a couple of our Xyron machines. What should we do first? Let's do the sandwich wrap first.
All right. I'm going to run this piece through.
And there's no actual specific measurements for this. It's just as wide as you want it, or if you've got scraps laying around.
Well, I do this thing where I would take a ruler and I would lay it against my sandwich and decide, hey, I was a math major.
Everyone else can just hand measure. Is this 12 inches?
Yes.
So you can take a 12-inch piece of paper, cut it, and probably get at least 4 or 5 pieces out of it. So you could do several sandwiches with the same piece of pattern paper, or you could mix it up and do different patterns.
So what I did was hold it over here and give a little pinch on each side where I want it folded.
Okay.
For the first fold.
And does it matter if you use heavy cardstock, thin paper?
Well, if you're actually going to put these into a picnic basket, this little wrap is going to help your sandwich keep from getting smushed.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's genius. Good thinking, Jessica.
I would use a thicker paper, but
that's a great idea.
If you're just setting out a platter of them for your guests, then
you can use a thinner piece.
Yep.
It's a great idea.
So I did the same thing, and now I have this sort of rectangular shape. And I am going to take my runner. Hold on. And
that
just
is super cute.
Overlap. So that way you can slide it off. You could stick it to the wax paper as well. It would be totally fine. Then for some extra color.
I'll run this through here while you're doing that.
Please do.
And this template is going to be on Xyron.com so that you can just punch them out with a circle punch. Insert it into your Xyron.
And I also punched a scallop circle out of the coordinating paper. And if you look at these dots, for these ones that I use as tags and punch a hole in the top, I tried to punch and leave a space up at the top.
Okay.
Whereas you'll see later on the cupcake one, I tried to I tried to center everything so that.
That's a good tip. See, while you're doing that, I can be working on mine over here.
You could.
That is what's cool about this, though, is that if you are doing mass cupcakes or mass sandwiches, you can do a whole bunch at one time. Your kids could help with this project, have your girlfriends come over and help you out.
It's really fast and
so
easy.
Cute. Okay, let's do the cupcake holder next. We've got this cupcake template that's also on Xyron.com. You literally just put a piece of paper over it. You can use scissors, you can use your craft knife, cut it out. If you've got big cupcakes, you can make it big. If you've got smaller cupcakes, you can make it a little bit smaller. And I'm actually just going to put, again, use my Mega Runner and put a little bit of adhesive on the end, and then I'm going to kind of eyeball it around my cupcake.
Without getting frosting on.
Without getting frosting on, because I'm planning to eat that later. And then just to give it a cute decorative flair, I'm going to punch a small hole in there, and then we can, although I say that now, I probably won't even be able to get the thread through. I'm gonna lick the twine.
See?
Stick that in.
I tell
and then
you
we
I
can
won't
tie
do
it in a
something.
cute bow.
And you do it.
Oh, here, while I'm doing that, do you want to work on our straw? Because this is so cute, and I'll give you the runner that you can.
So I used a paper straw to make this. I pinched it a little at the end because it's easier to stick a paper onto these if they're flat.
Something flat, sure.
And then because this is handy, I used it as a sort of a bone folder.
Just manhandle the Mega Runner.
I would have had to get up off my chair and find something else, and it works. So actually I'm going to.
I'm still perfecting my bow over here while you're doing it.
And steal this.
Okay. That's such a cute idea.
There we go. I need to trim that. That's your job now.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Now,
I'm very excited to see your fancy napkin folding.
My top secret techniques.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay.
And again, this is with a 12-inch piece of paper, so same thing. You can just cut a 12-inch into a couple of different strips. Easy to do.
So I took my napkin. I folded it. I think I went about to there. And then, see, I'm eyeballing it into thirds.
What?
This
Jessica.
time. I know. I know.
I'm so proud of you right now.
I don't want to be scolded by you again. And the same thing, kind of like the sandwich. I'll kind of get it started and then use my Xyron bone folder slash
Mega runner.
Mega Runner.
It's two tools in one.
It's super handy. I don't even have to walk over to somewhere and get another thing.
That's so cute.
I'm smushing. There we go. Then,
Here, I'll do
oops.
this.
That's
I'll
you.
work on that little project.
Okay. And things like this for a party, you can easily sit and just go until they're done. You
Yeah.
can do a whole set in a pretty short span of time.
There you go. Sorry, man.
All right. There.
Cool. And I know we've said this before, but twine is so inexpensive, and it really makes a huge difference. I mean, rather than just having plain old string.
Yeah, and I used 3 colors together. Do you
And they
wanna-
look fantastic, and I would love to trim this for you. Snip and a snip.
But then this way it kind of holds it together. Everybody can grab this, their sandwich.
Oh, that's great. Or it would look
treats.
nice just set out on the plate
Yeah,
before you get started too.
that's it.
So stay tuned for part 2. And for more great project ideas, come check out Xyron on Facebook and Pinterest.